There it is. We are live once again. This time for some Chicago Cubs baseball. I grew up a Cubs fan with WGN, and I have MLB.TV, so I can call the Cubs and Diamondbacks today. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna do two football games tomorrow, but today it's about the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks stole one yesterday, 1-0. After an absolute pitcher's duel that did not fall the Cubs' way, as the Diamondbacks didn't score until the eighth inning. And we're here. We're going to support the Cubs, and we're going to have a live stream and have a lot of fun with it, because that's what I do. So, Cubs and Diamondbacks, let me get that starting with pitching lineup for you. Just give me a minute here. The the Diamondbacks are going with Merrill Kelly, who's 11-6, 148 innings pitched, 3.22 ERA, a WHIP of 1.17, 159 Ks, and 53 walks. He's 11-6. The Cubs counter with Justin Steele, 16-3, 152 innings pitched, and 2.55 ERA. The WHIP is 1.14, 153 Ks, and 33 walks. That is your pitching matchup. It's Merrill Kelly versus Justin Steele today at Wrigley. The Cubs are 76-66, second in the NL Central, 3 games behind the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Diamondbacks are 74-68, second in the NL West, behind the Dodgers. So there you go. That's your little pregame warm up today. His first pitch is scheduled for 11:20 a.m. Everything's working today. We got no problems whatsoever. And we're going to have some fun. I do like the Chicago Cubs thumbnails in the background. That is very awesome. And if there are any football fans here, the Rams have lost Cooper Kupp. He's gone to the IR and will miss 4 games at least with his hamstring injury. Shirley Christian Gooseberry, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. And I'm very much looking forward to this game today. It was a very unplanned stream as I had other things to do, but they fell through. So I'm sitting here with you calling the Cubs and Diamondbacks from Wrigley Field, the friendly confines. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, let people know we're here, and let's get this game underway. It is about that time at Wrigley Field for first pitch. There's a great Harry Carey bobblehead doll I'm looking at. I wish I had one of those. Maybe I'll have to look at it on eBay. Today's broadcast is on the More Money Sports Network. Grateful to have you with me today. It looks like a bright, beautiful day at Wrigley Field. And we're about ready to go. Everybody's on the field. The kids are trotting off the field. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. Arizona's leadoff hitter, Cattell White, or Cattell Marte, is hit 839 on base percentage this season. And the Diamondbacks are going to have first shot here at Justin Steele, who is mentioned as 16-3 going into today's game. We are having tons of fun. It's a beautiful day at Wrigley, the friendly confines. It's an 11:20 start, which is customary in Chicago from way back in their days on WGN, believe it or not. Justin Steele looks like he's ready to go after this last warm-up toss, and we will get going. Cubs defense, it's Happ in right, Taubman in center, Suzuki in left, Mangrove, Swanson, Horner, Bellinger around third to first. Jan Gomes is doing the catching, and as I mentioned, Justin Steele is your starting pitcher today. Here we go with Steele versus Marte. The first pitch is imminent of this ball game. And away we go. Steele takes the rubber. Marte's hitting 275. There's a pitch from Steele. Swung on and fouled back, and Marte hurt himself on the first pitch of the game. Marte is down. He fouled the pitch off of himself, and it does not look good as Marte looks like he's laying flat on his back, and he's down, and it doesn't look good. He's probably gonna have to come out of this game. Hopefully, he's all right. What an inauspicious way to start. He swung at the first pitch, fouled it off, and he's laying flat on his back. Let's get a look at the replay. He took it right off the knee. He took the pitch right off the knee. That's what happened. We'll see if he's able to stay in this game, but it looked like it hurt him. It looked like it hurt him big time. The count will be 0-1 for whoever's hitting next, but that one was right off the kneecap. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Marte's still on the ground. Again, hitting 275. Is he gonna try to stay in this game? No, he's coming out. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens next because Marte, well, he's still trying to stay on the field. Let's see, he's trying to shake himself out. What a way to start the game. Very interesting. However, it is what it is, and I don't know what the decision is going to be here. Is he going to try to hit and stay in the game? He's still trying to still trying to work himself out here on this one. Marte jogging down to first just to see if he can do it. I don't know. I will keep you posted. This is a long delay after one pitch. It's 0-1, and I believe Marte's going to try to stay in the game. So there is that as well. Yeah, he's putting the batting helmet back on. It's 0-1. Justin Steele will again toe the rubber, and we'll see what happens. Wait, no, they're having a discussion now. He's got the batting helmet on though. If you're just joining us, Marte fouled him one off of his kneecap and is debating on whether or not he can stay in the game. And we will see. He's got the pine tar. It's 0-1 is the count. It was the first pitch of the game. He's taking a couple of practice swings. And he's gonna hit. I admire the guts and I admire the grittiness of him being able to stay in the game after fouling one off the kneecap, and he was hurt. He was pounding on the ground. He was on his back, and here we go. He's back in the batter's box finally. And there's the second pitch, which he promptly rifles into left field for a single. So on this first pitch, he fouls it off his kneecap. On the second pitch, he winds up at first base with a line drive single to left. So we'll see what happens now because Marte's on first. Steele is pitching after two pitches. Runner on first for Arizona. And here we go. Steele gets set to deliver again. There's foul back. It's 0-1 to the number 2 hitter, who's Jordan Lawler. Batting average 278, on base percentage 378, 20 homers and 67 RBIs for Lawler. And we'll see what Steele's got on this next delivery. It's hammered to third. They're going around the horn. 5, 4, 3. Nope, he's safe at first. Only one out. The lead runner at second. Lawler will replace Marte at first. One out, one on here in the top of the first inning. No score early here at Wrigley as Lawler hustled his way into the base to replace Marte at first. Justin Steele, after giving a lead off single. We'll see if he can work his way out of this. Steele set. He delivers. It's fouled away 0-1 to the number 3 hitter for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It is Tommy Pham hitting third for the Diamondbacks today. Justin Steele ahead in the count 0-1. Gets set. Looks the runner at first. Peers into the catcher. And there's the complimentary throw over to first, which is a waste because after the second one, he gets to steal, or he doesn't get to steal. He doesn't get to throw over, so he knows he's got to go to the plate. Steele sets again. There's the pitch, fouled away 0-2. 0-2 is the count. Runner on first, one out. Justin Steele is the pitcher today. This is a wonderful thing. Steele set. 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. 1-2 count to Tommy Pham, former St. Louis Cardinal, I believe, if my facts are correct. So let's see what Steele has on a 1-2 count for the Tommy Pham. There's this pitch inside 2-2. So Tommy Pham able to work his way back into the count here. And that's where we're going to sit as Justin Steele gets set to deliver one more time. Here we go. It's popped up into shallow right field. It's playable. It's going to be caught by Happ. And he gets the second out. So it's 2 out, 1 on, runner on first. Justin Steele is your starter for the Cubs today. And that is where we're going. As I stated, didn't have much going on today, so we're going to call this Cubs game. David Ross is the manager. There's the pitch, the steal. Throw down to second, not in time. It's 0-1 as Marte is safe at second after stealing that one on Justin Steele. So that wait, that's not Marte. That's Lawler. Lawler. That's my bad. Lawler steals second. The runner's in scoring position with 2 out, and let's see if Steele can work his way out of this. Here we go. Steele delivers. High and outside. 1-1's the count. And it's Christian Walker hitting 271 with 30 home runs and 91 RBIs at the plate, where it's 1-1. There's a swing and a miss by Walker. It's 1-2. Steele trying to work his way out of a little bit of a jam here in the top half of the first. As he looks into the catcher, sets himself again. The 1-2 pitch is high and inside. 2-2 is your count. Again, still early. Arizona batting at the top of the first. So we'll see what happens here. Steele sets again, and the 2-2 pitch is swung on and fouled back. So they'll do it all again. Here at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Here we go. Steele looks in. The 2-2 pitch again. Swung on and missed, strike three. Steele works his way out of the top half of the first. Diamondbacks don't score. Cubs coming to the plate. Bottom of the first inning upcoming. Hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I have today. It's a lot of fun here on the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. As we go to the bottom of the first, the Cubs are looking to bounce back after another 1-0 loss yesterday. They are currently 3 back of the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's a difficult hill to climb when there's so little time left in the season. But that's the way it's got to be. If the Cubs are going to win the division, they have to catch the Brewers, and hopefully the Yankees can give us a little help with that this weekend as well by winning the next 2 games in that series. But we will soon find out. And we are waiting for the bottom of the first inning. Justin Steele holds them scoreless in the top half of the first. And the Cubs are coming up. And it's Mike Tauchman, Nico Horner, Ian Happ, Cody Bellinger, Swanson, Suzuki, Candelario, Gomes, and Mangrold. That's your starting lineup today for the Cubs, and we'll see how Tauchman can lead off the game. The first pitch to Tauchman is low and outside. Ball 1-0 is your count. Here's the pitch. Tauchman takes a strike on the low outside corner. It's 1-1. 1-1 is your count. Muriel is the pitcher. He winds and delivers. It is a high. Nope, they're not giving him the high strike. It's 2-1 to Tauchman. So generally that means you better watch out if the pitch is low because the umpire is usually going to give it to you. Here's the next delivery as it is 3-1. Wow. Very disciplined at bat by Tauchman here. As the Diamondbacks are in danger of giving up a leadoff walk. There's the pitch and the delivery, which is fouled back. So Tauchman doing what a leadoff hitter is supposed to do and working the pitcher here. 254, 7 home runs, 45 RBIs for Tauchman so far this year. And he takes a walk on a 3-2 pitch that is just a bit outside. And the Cubs have a leadoff runner on, much like the Diamondbacks did with Marte after he singled in the first. Rivera, Lawler, Marte, and Walker around the infield. Gurriel Jr., Carroll, and Pham in the outfield. Marino doing the catching, Merrill doing the pitching. There's the delivery. It's a strike on the outside corner. And we will continue with this game. Nico Horner, 281, 9 homers and 62 RBIs. The umpire calls timeout. Cubs have a run on first, nobody out. Horner at the plate. 0-1 is the count. There's the pitch. Horner fouls it back after an inside pitch. Well, it looked like it could have hit him there, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's 0-2 to Horner. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Oh, I didn't even put the bottom of the first, did I? I have to change that. I thought I did. And Horner goes down on strikes. So one out, one on for the Cubs. There we go with the number 3 hitter as Kelly winds, fires, and it's fouled back again. And it's 0-1. Merrill Kelly on his last start, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, 12 Ks and 1 strikeout. Or 12 Ks and 1 walk, I mean. There's Kelly with the pitch. It is popped up and out of play. So it is 0-2, still with 1 out. I am a Chicago Cubs fan. That's why I, at the last minute, decided to do this stream. And I just wanted to root on my team and hang out with some people. So I appreciate you stopping by. Here's the pitch from Kelly coming. Again, the umpire's stalling for time with a timeout there. I don't quite understand what's happening. Throw over to first. He's safe, obviously. It's 0-2 to him with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the first. There's the pitch that was popped up into shallow right field, I guess, very shallow, just beyond the grass. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Now it's Cody Bellinger's turn, who's hitting 318, 24 homers, 86 RBIs. Yeah, I've loved the Cubs ever since I was like 5 or 6 years old when Kerry Harry used to call the games on WGN. So I figured September, we're in the wild card spot. I had some free time. I'll call this game today. There's the pitch, and it's swung on and belted, and it looks like it's playable for the center fielder. The Cubs don't capitalize either, and it's 0-0 going into the top of the second inning. Here at Wrigley Field, or in Wrigley Field, sorry, I'm not at Wrigley Field, obviously, I'm on my laptop. However, no score, top second. Yeah. I was hoping he would have hit that one into the alley, but that didn't happen. So we are here. We are doing a stream. Drop a like, let other people know we're here. And also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Oh, Marte fouled a ball off his kneecap, but decided to stay in the game. So that was pretty interesting. He was down for a while though, but he was it. I guess he fouled it off his kneecap, and decided it was a Charlie horse type injury instead of a serious one because Marte decided to stay in the game. So that was what happened in the first inning and why the game got off to a bit of a delay after the first pitch because Marte fouled it off his kneecap. That's what happened with that. That was a Diamondbacks player, by the way, that fouled it off his kneecap. No, no. That was the first pitch of the game. Marte swung, fouled it off, and it went off his kneecap. Steele's doing great. He got out of the first inning. We are now in the top of the second, and it looks like Steele is ready to go again. Steele with the pitch, and that one's fouled away, so it's 0-1 to Gurriel Jr., former Blue Jay, who's hitting 257 on the year. As you can tell, I'm just a fan. I'm not a commentator or anything. I'm just doing this to hang out. Swing and a miss by Gurriel. It's 0-2. And hopefully, if the Cubs can make the playoffs, I'll get to do a playoff live stream. That would be a lot of fun. Steele with the pitch. Outside. Yeah, I like Steele. He reminds me a lot of the early Kyle Hendricks days when they weren't sure what they had in him, but he was an up and coming starter. So there it is. It's swung on and fouled away again, and they'll do it again. Well, we are enjoying this Cubs game. Hopefully, we come out on the right end of it as Steele gets ready to deliver one more time. There's the pitch and fouled away again. So hitters on both sides are making the pitches work today. It's the Cubs and the Diamondbacks second inning. Steele's pitch is just off the high and outside. So that moves the count to 2-2 with nobody out. The pitch clock is at 7. And away we go. There's the steal with another one fouled off. So it's a battle between Gurriel Jr. and Steele to see who's going to win this at bat. And that's where we're at right now. Steele gets set to deliver again. 2-2 pitch. It's swung on, hit to short, picked up by Swanson, fired across, one down. Good play by Dansby Swanson there to pick it up off the backhand after it was smacked to short. One out here in the Diamondback second. It is already September 9th. I can't believe that. Steele throws the ball. It's in there for a strike low on the outside corner. 0-1 to Evan Longoria, 226, 11 homers, 25 RBIs. Not a great season for Longoria. Swing and he misses. I guess it's his veteran presence. Uh, my favorite player on the Cubs now or my favorite player of all time? Because those are two different answers. There's a swing and a drive to center field, but it's going to be caught by the center fielder. Currently, it would probably be. I got to tell you, I like Ian Happ. I just like the workman attitude. And all time, I think my favorite Cub would be Ryan Sandberg. Those are just my two favorites. It'd be Ian Happ and Ryan Sandberg. Anyway, Steele's getting ready for the pitch to Carroll, which is way high, and he's hitting 283. There's one out and one on here in the second. Yeah, Sandberg and Happ would be my answer to that question. I've been a Cubs fan for a long time. uh, Steele with the pitch. It's 1-2 now to Carroll, and we'll see. Splits versus lefties, 287, 282 versus righties. So it's pretty much the same for Carroll at the plate here. 1-2 fouled away, swung on and batted back. So still 1-2, one on, one out. No, I'm actually from Canada, believe it or not. But where I'm from, we used to get WGN, and the Cubs would be on every day, and Harry Carey would sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and ever since then I was a Cubs fan. Swing and a miss, strike three. Steele gets a strikeout there, two down in the second inning. Yeah, I'm from Canada, so but I do love the Cubs. I gotta say, even though I'm from Canada, I love the Cubs. And Steele with an impressive strikeout there. He's throwing 30 pitches in the first two innings already, though, and there's only two out in the top of the second. Strike one. And I'm not the only one. Where I'm from, we grew up on the Cubs on WGN. You were either a Cubs fan or a Braves fan, and I gravitated more towards the Cubs. Hence why. High pitch. 1-1. Rivera now at the plate hitting 263, 1-1 with two out in the top of the second. Runner on first. Steele is your pitcher today. I would love to go to a game at Wrigley, though. That would be awesome. Strike two. 1-2 is your count. But the problem is the Cubs sell out every year, so that's going to be an issue. Steele set to deliver again. Low, and he doesn't get him to chase. It's 2-2. 2-2. Two out, runner on first. Yeah, maybe we should. I love Sammy's celebration. Yeah, I love Sammy. I remember those high heat commercials. It's so real. You're in the wrong game, Sammy. Yeah, I love Sammy Sosa too. Swing and a miss, strike three. Steele is dealing, at least in these first two innings. Inning over. D-backs fail to score again. And we go to the bottom of the second. We are watching this game. We are having tons of fun. I enjoy the comments, so keep them coming. If you have Cubs questions, regular questions, it's all good. And if you're enjoying the stream too, drop a like, let people know I'm here, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I generally don't get to do a lot of Cubs stuff, but I love doing like Cubs fan reactions when I watch the games. I like doing these live streams when I get the chance. Um, sometimes my full time job doesn't allow me to do that, but I like hanging out. I like having fun. So if you're into that kind of thing, and if you're into baseball, basketball, hockey, football, subscribe to the channel. We love sports here. As we wait for the Cubs to come up in the bottom of the second, I tell you that Cubs World Series was a magical year in 2016. I do enjoy this, and it looks like there's honoring a U.S. Army Jamie Wright there, Sergeant Jamie Wright. Um, at the game. I like when they do that. I think that's a good idea. I'd like to do more collabs. If if you want to start a channel, just go for it, dude. Don't worry about views or anything like that. Just do your best, and if you ever want to collab on a video about the Cubs, let me know. I got StreamYard here, and we can figure something out. I'm all about encouraging people's creativity. I love sports, and I think it only helps the community the more of us that get involved. There's a swing and it's hit to short, but it looks like he's going to be thrown out at first. One down in the Cubbies half of the second. Like, look at me. My channel's small. I got about 40 subscribers or 42 subscribers or something, but I still do this because I just like hanging out with people, and this is what I do. So we are getting ready for the second hitter of the inning, as it's Suzuki. Uh, Suzuki takes it inside, ball one, 1-0. As you can see, Suzuki takes another pitch and fouls it away. 1-1 is the count to Suzuki. I have tons of fun as Kelly gets ready to throw another pitch here. And it's low and outside. 2-1 is your count. Now to Suzuki. I can talk, I swear. But here we go. Kelly again with the pitch, and it's inside. 3-1 to Suzuki. Hoping to start something here in the bottom of the second inning. After that, two pitch ground out to begin the bottom half. Kelly with the pitch. Suzuki takes ball four, but it looked like a strike, but I'll take it. I'm a Cubs fan, I'll take it. It looked like it was a strike on the inside corner. Wasn't given to him. Suzuki walks to first. Let's see if we can capitalize on some good fortune here early in this game. There we go. The first pitch to Candelario is high and outside, 1-0. 1-0 to Candelario. This is the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. Diving back to first is Suzuki. He's safe after a throw over. Kelly resets, looks into his catcher, and let's see what happens here. Kelly delivers, fouled away, 1-1. 1-1 with one out and one on. There we go. Kelly sets again. He delivers the pitch. It's foul back. 10K for an Arizona win. That could happen. Kelly could have 10Ks in an Arizona win. I am, as a Cubs fan, I wouldn't want to see that happen, but I'm happy you're here. I love to just hang out with everybody. I think it's awesome. And if you're an Arizona fan, stay and hang out, watch the game with me as they throw another ball. It's 2-2 with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Here we go. Kelly with another pitch. 3-2. There goes the runner. He is safe as they throw the ball into the outfield. As it's now 3-2. Runners on second with one out. What a play! Back in the day, that used to mean a runner on third, but he was backed up quite nicely by the Arizona outfielder there. And yeah, So hopefully, with that stolen base, the Cubs can get something going. Again, I'm gonna do two live streams tomorrow as well with the NFL. So here we go. As the count is still 3-2 with one out here in the bottom of the second. We'll have to see if the Cubs can capitalize on this advantageous situation they have with a runner on second and one down. Kelly gets set to deliver again, and it's fouled away. Oh man. 3-2 with one out. Let's see who wins the battle. Is it going to be him? Or is it going to be Kelly? Is it Candelario or Kelly? The umpire calls timeout again. I'm really confused as to what's happening here. It's different without the audio. There's the pitch, and it's ball four. So Candelario also draws a walk, as Suzuki did, and is first and second with one out here in the bottom of the second. So the Cubs are looking good here today. First and second, one out in the bottom of the second. Arizona failing to score on their first two at bats here. And now Yan Gomes, who's hitting 272 with 9 homers and 49 RBIs, will step up to the plate. And here we go. Yan Gomes waits for Kelly. Kelly takes the pitch. Down and outside, 1-0. The Cubs are threatening right now, first and second. One out, 1-0 the count on Gomes. Let's see if the Cubs can capitalize here. Kelly makes another pitch, swung on, and that one's going to reach the seats. It's 1-1. Chicago Cubs baseball on the Mooney Sports Network. 1-1 is the count. One out, two on. Here we go. All right. Have a good day. Have a good Saturday. And by the way, before you go, Javier, if you're still here, do you know the score on the Colorado Nebraska game? There's a swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 with one out here in the bottom of the second. The Cubs are threatening. I appreciate everybody for being here. That one gets away from him and it's outside 2-2. 2-2 with one out. Runners on first and second for the Cubs. Yan Gomes at the plate. Let's see what happens here. Kelly takes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Two out for the Cubs, first and second now. Again, you guys are awesome for showing up the way that you do. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see if the Cubs can cash in now with two down and Nick Mangle at the plate. 264, 2 home runs, and 27 RBIs. He is in an RBI situation now, and we'll have to see how this goes. Kelly gets set to deliver again. Swung at the first pitch, and it's hit to second. Easy toss over to first, and we have no score at the end of two at Wrigley in Chicago. So we are going to the top of the third, and we are scoreless. in Chicago. 29-7 Colorado. Looks like a blowout. Thank you, Javier. Have a good day, buddy. Hope you come back soon. And we're going to have some fun continuously calling this game as we go to the third inning with no score. And I forgot to put the banner up. If I ever forget to put the banner up, please, guys, just let me know and I will correct that. We are going to the top of the third. There we go. Banner fixed. And we are having a good time calling the Cubs game today. As we wait for the top of the third, anybody got any good Cubs questions or comments or stories or anything? Uh, I like to hear those stories. You guys are awesome. And this is so much fun as Steele will be the taking on the third inning here. Lowest ERA in MLB this season, 2.51 for Justin Steele, 2.52 for Blake Snell, 2.90 for Garrett Cole, 2.98 for Sonny Gray, and 3.03 for the other pitcher. That's ball one outside as we are in the top of the third. That's the first pitch of the inning. And 2-0. So at least in these first couple of pitches, Steele seems to have lost his command a little bit here in the third inning. 2-0, foul back to go to 2-1. Marino at the plate for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Steele on the bump for the Cubs. Steele delivers 3-1 as it's high and outside. He's lost his command, at least to this first hitter in the third inning. Too easy. Strike two. 3-2, full count to the first hitter of the inning as that pitch was right down the middle. Steele looks, delivers, and it is fouled away. So Moreno extends the at bat. And here we go, full count. Payoff pitch coming up to Moreno from Justin Steele. It's the top of the third. No score at Wrigley. We'll see how this goes. Steele, Moreno, singles. Can they cut it off? Or he's gonna go for two. Let's see if they can. They got it. No, I think they got him. They should challenge that. But they're calling it a double right now. A leadoff double for Moreno. And Rossi's thinking about it. Rossi is at the top of the steps there, waiting for his video guy to give him a decision. And he says, nope, we're gonna let it stand. Let's see here. No, his hand did beat the play. So there's gonna be a runner on second and nobody out for for the Diamondbacks rather. I don't know why I almost said Mariners there. There it is. That pitch is all one. As we are there we go. Marte's back at the plate who fouled the ball off his kneecap earlier, and the count is 1-1 here at Wrigley Field. With the runner on second and nobody out. So here we go. Oh, Marte hits it to short and thrown out at first. So there are no. That's now one out with a runner on second here for the Diamondbacks in the top of the third. Yes, and Arizona with Lawler coming back to the plate, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning, is 0 for 1 today. Steele has had a runner on base in every inning of this game, and he throws the pitch and it's fouled away. It's 0-1 as he continues to work. 246 versus lefties for Justin Steele, 241 versus righties. On base percentage is 301 for lefties, 288 for righties, and slugging percentage 447 and 332. So there is an advantage there. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2 to the Diamondbacks hitter, who reached on a fielder's choice earlier, and that's Lawler, who made it to second after he beat out the double play in the first inning. 0-2 is your count. One out here in the top of third. Lawler is 0 for 1. And there's a swing and a miss for a strike 3. And it seems like every time Steele needs a strikeout, he gets one today. So there's 2 out in the second or in the third. And it looks like the Diamondbacks will need a base hit to score the runner from second. So here we go. Steele sets. He delivers strike 1 right down the middle. 0-1. 50 pitches already for Steele, though. You're at Wrigley. As he gets set, gives the catcher the okay. And Steele delivers to the plate. Driven to right field, but it looks like Hap will have room. And there is no score going to the bottom of the third inning. And the Cubs are coming up. Bottom of the third inning. It's happening. It's at Wrigley. And here we go. I do enjoy these games. They are so much fun to call, especially when I'm a fan of the teams that are playing, like the Chicago Cubs. And if you like these live streams, don't forget there's an NFL doubleheader live stream tomorrow with the Pittsburgh Steelers and 49ers at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, and the Seattle Seahawks and the Rams at 4:25 Eastern and 1:25 Pacific. But right now we're talking Cubs baseball. I enjoy hanging out with everybody, and we're just having a good time. Bottom of the third inning coming up. So here we go. The Cubs are at Wrigley, and I want to hopefully they win. You guys don't want to hear another bad rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game for the seventh inning stretch, do ya? No, didn't think so. I'm just being funny. Here we go. Bottom of the third. The Cubs coming up to the plate. I think Merrill's still the pitcher. As Taubman is back in the leadoff spot in the bottom of the fourth, in the bottom of the third. So Taubman, who's 0 for 1 today, as Merrill Kelly is the pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Kelly inside for a ball, 1-0 to Taubman. Taubman is not 0 for 1. He walked in the first inning. There's Kelly, who swung and he missed 1-1 is your count. Bottom of the third inning here. Let's see if the Cubs can strike first in this bottom half of the third. Taubman hits the ball right at the second baseman. Easy toss over to first, and there's one down. One out here in the bottom of the third. So we'll have to see how this plays out for the Cubs. And the Diamondbacks. Here's the next pitch. It is low and outside, ball one. 1-0 with one out, nobody on here in the third. Here's the next pitch from Kelly. It's bunted down the third base line, and he's going to be safe because the third baseman was back. What a decision. What a smart play. A bunt single. Maybe the Cubs can get something cooking here. I'm very excited about that. You don't see that too often. The bunt single as he bunted for a base hit perfectly down the third base line. That's just awesome. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. Here we go. Hap is at the plate. This is my guy. Strike one. Low, low strike on that one. 0-1. Hap is 0 for 1 today. Oh, they try to get him at first, but he dives back safely. Runner on first. One out. 0-1's the count. Bottom of the third. Cubs are at the dish. Here we go. Oh, he fake stealing and it's throwing high. 2-1 is your count. That was a he jotted off to first like he was gonna steal. Didn't do it. It's 1-1 is the count actually. One out here in the bottom of the third. The Cubs and Diamondbacks. Ian Happ at the plate. Kelly with the pitch. It's just off the corner. Now it's 2-1. So there we go. 2-1 is your count. One on, one out. The Cubs have been in this position before today and couldn't capitalize. So we'll see what happens moving forward. There we go. The pitch and swing and a miss as swings at one out of the strike zone. It's now 2-2 with one out, one on. Cubs are trying to get something cooking here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, I have so much fun doing this, hanging out with you guys. Glad y'all could be here. Don't forget to like and subscribe as he tries to swipe tag him on the way back to first. No good there as we await the 2-2 pitch to Ian Happ. And we're going to see what happens. Wow, we're up to 10 people on the live stream. That's pretty good. Let's keep going. Here's Kelly with the pitch. It's fouled away by Happ, and they'll do it again. 2-2 is the count. One on, one out. As they are battling for who's going to score first. The Cubs or the Diamondbacks. It's the bottom of the third. I appreciate y'all. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm a horrible self promoter. That's why I put the ticker at the bottom. But here's the next pitch by Kelly. And Kelly comes in, set, ready, fires. Strike three called. Two out, one on. Hap goes down looking. Hap goes down looking. Well, that's not a good sign if you're a Cubs fan. But it is the third inning. So here we go. Now Cody Bellinger at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout today. And we'll see how it goes. Bellinger swings and pops one up on the infield. Who's going to take it? They lose possession of it, and the Cubs are going to score a run. What a play! Bellinger pops up, an easy pop up, and they lost sight of it, and the runners kept going. They they lost the ball in the sun. It hit the ground, and it's 1-0 Chicago. So that's going to be an error. But there's going to be a run scored here for the Cubs. It got lost in the sun between the two infielders, and now it is 1-0 Cubs. So there you go. You don't give up on the play. Look at this. All the way from first. He rounds second. He rounds third. He's gonna score because they lost it in the sun. So he goes from first to home on an absolute fluke bloop error on the Diamondbacks. I don't know who they're gonna charge that one to. And they're ruling it a hit. How are they ruling it a hit? Cody Bellinger gets a single and an RBI off of a botched pop up by the Diamondbacks, and I've got to change the banner because it's 1-0 Chicago. Yes, sir. It was a fluke. It was a base hit, but Cubby Nation will take it. 1-0 at Wrigley. Yes, sir. Am I excited? Yes, because I'm a fan. That's why I'm excited. It is 1-0 for the home squad at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. And there's the new ticker as we await for the second pitch of the at bat upcoming to Swanson, who's up with Bellinger at first after what was being ruled a bloop single, which I think was more of an error. But hey, either way, it's Cubs 1, Diamondbacks nothing, bottom of the third. And away we go. This has been an amazing day. It's 2-1's the count with 2 out. And the Cubs are looking for more. As he steals second, it's 3rd and 1. 3-1 is the count. This has been an amazing bloop day. The Cubs took advantage. Just absolutely amazing. Here we go. We are live once again. Swanson still at the plate, 3-2 with 2 out now. Bellinger at second. Swanson at the plate. Bottom of the third. Cubs get a fluke run. Let's see if they can add on to it with a Swanson single. That'd be awesome. Swanson fouls it away, and they'll redo the pitch again. Here we go. 1-0 on a bloop single by Bellinger, which is more of an error. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. 12:18 Pacific time. We're here with the Cubs, rooting on the Cubs at Wrigley Field. The 3-2 pitch again is on the corner. It's strike three, end of the third. But the Cubs lead it 1-0 as we head to the top of the fourth inning. Swanson strikes out. I don't really get excited about much, but when you score from first on a botched pop out, that gets me excited. And when my team takes the lead, top four coming up. Here we go, Cubs Nation. Like, subscribe, enjoy the content. I'm having a great day. Hopefully, Justin Steele can shut the door the rest of the way. Here we go. as we await for the top of the fourth and to see if Justin Steele can put up another zero on the board for the Cubs today. There it is, there it is, there it is. Cubs and Diamondbacks. Cubs up 1-0. Yes, sir. So excited. Grateful to be able to be with you guys today, having this game, and having so much fun. Justin Steele, the Lions 0-3-0 for the Diamondbacks, 1-2-0 for the Cubs. That pitch is high. It's 1-0. Steele missing high, having a good day otherwise. Low and inside, 2-0 is the count. Steele again, having to find his rhythm in the fourth, top of the fourth here. Right down the middle, 2-1 is the count to Walker, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 270 on the season, 30 homers, 91 RBIs. But he's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and let's see if Steele can get him again. There we go in the fourth. Steele delivers. Did he go? They say no, it's 3-1 is the count. Steele delivers again. Strike 3-2. So the payoff pitch will come. Steele has already thrown 58 pitches in this game. It's top of the fourth inning. There's the next one. Fouled away. They'll do the payoff pitch again. Here's Justin Steele thinking about what Justin should do going forward here. Steele with the pitch, a swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One down here in the fourth. Steele is having himself a good day. One down here in the top of the fourth. Steele is having himself a strikeout of a day. There's a there's a pitch that grounded up the middle to center field. The Diamondbacks will have a runner on first with one out here in the top of the fourth. If you're just joining, the score there, Bellinger got a base hit on a pop-up that wasn't caught that scored a runner from first base because they lost it in the sun. So maybe the Cubs will take advantage and get the W today. There's the first pitch. It is swung on and fouled away. 0-1. Longoria is at the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. Here we go. Steele delivers. It's bounced to third, thrown to second. They get the double play. Longoria is out, and we're going to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Cubs. Steele gets a double play to get him out of the inning. Job well done, defense. And here we go. As we go to the bottom of the fourth. Cubs lead it 1-0. One of my favorite memories of games at Wrigley Field was always the when the ball would get stuck in the ivy and people would chase it until they just told them, if you put your hands up, it'll be a ground rule double, and people stopped doing that. Um, I don't speak Spanish or whatever that is. I apologize, but I appreciate the comment. Appreciate you stopping by, and if you stick around, hit the subscribe button, like. I got more content coming, and the Cubs are gonna win this game. I hope. But yeah, we're just having fun today, calling the Cubs game, as we tend to call a lot of sports in the time I've been back, and we'll continue to do so as we are 1 hour and 11 minutes into the live stream. So here we go, having a good old time at watching the Cubs play at Wrigley. Bottom of the fourth. Old Cubby vet Mark Grace there. Strike one is the first pitch of the inning. Merrill Kelly's still on the hill. And the next pitch is the Cubs show Mark Grace on the scoreboard. Old Cub Mark Grace. I remember those teams when they had Sean Dunston and Andre Dawson. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the corner, 1-2. So here we go, 1-2. And it's Suzuki at the plate for the Cubs. He's the leadoff hitter here in the fourth. 1-2 is the count. Suzuki grounds to short, scoops it up, throws across, one down. Mark Grace, 13 seasons with Cubs from 1988 to 2000, and three with the Diamondbacks from 2001 to 2003. Three-time All-Star, four-time Gold Glover, 2001 World Champion with the Diamondbacks. Led all of MLB in hits in the 90s with 1754. Those are some impressive stats for Gracie. Hopefully he gets in the Hall of Fame. A swing and a miss on the first pitch by Candelario there. 0-1. One down here in the fourth inning. Here we go. Another pitch by Kelly is inside, 1-1. It's a great day for a ball game at Wrigley. Candelario walked for his first plate appearance today. And swing and a miss, strike two as he swings at one down and out of the zone. 1-2 is the count. 1-2 with one out here in the top of the fourth, or bottom of the fourth. Candelario again lays off that one high. It's now 2-2 with one out, nobody on. Candelario is your hitter. Kelly is the pitcher. Kelly winds. He sets. Candelario golfs it. Is it going to stay fair? No, it's going to be a foul ball. So he golfed it foul. It's 2-2 with one out and nobody on. It's the bottom of the fourth inning. The Cubs are at Wrigley having an awesome day. There's another pitch by Kelly. Candelario fouls it away. Still 2-2. Still 2-2. Here we go. There's the windup by Kelly, who throws it inside. It's going to be a full count of 3-2. 3-2 to Candelario. Kelly is now up to 64 pitches. There's the payoff. And he walked him. So Candelario, for the second time today, picks up a walk, and the Cubs have a runner on in the bottom of the fourth. And here we go. As the wait, what? Oh, there's back to live action. I was watching a highlight there. Here's Kelly to Jan Gomes. It's outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 with one down, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. There's the next pitch. It's fouled away. 1-1. Jan Gomes was one out and a runner on first. Cubs guaranteed 50-50 is $50,000. Wow. Somebody's going to be very lucky to win that. And here we go. We got the 1-1 pitch with one out in the bottom of the fourth and one on. Kelly gets set to deliver again. He swings and fouls it back. And they will do it again with that being his 68th pitch of the inning. Or game, rather. 68th pitch of the inning. Yeah, I don't think he'd ever make it to 68 pitches in an inning. But it's 1-2 nevertheless. The count is in Kelly's favor over Jan Gomes, but we'll see if Jan can turn it around. Maybe get a two-strike base hit. There we go. Jan Gomes fouling another one away. Yes, sir. There we go. Jan Gomes is at the plate, 1-2. Kelly looking for a pitch that might put him away. Jan Gomes looking for a base hit. And that's fouled away, so they'll do it again. Still 1-2 on Jan Gomes. Bryson Stott stole 3,000 bases of 2023, 3,000th base in 2023. First season with 3,000 stolen bases plus since I don't know how long. Here we go, Kelly again with the 1-2 pitch. Gomes again fouls it back, so they're in a battle here. And if nothing else, they're working at pitch count because now Kelly's up to 71. And it's 1-0 Cubs in the bottom of the fourth. Justin Steele, to this point, has outpitched, even if it's a bit lucky, Merrill Kelly, and Jan Gomes is at the plate. 1-2 with one out. Here we go. Kelly delivers. Gomes fouls another one off. And it's been a long at bat for Jan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 today. And that's where it's going to be. 1-2 is the count. Jan Gomes waiting the next pitch. Kelly sets. Kelly fires. Gomes fouls off another one. This is like the movie where they can't decide who's better. They have one really good pitcher and one really good hitter, and they can't decide who's better. So they just hack at each other's pitches and bats until there's two strikes. And then they just foul it off till nighttime. Reminds me of the movies. Kelly sets. Kelly delivers. Gomes hits into what looks like an inning-ending double play, and that'll be the end of the fourth. And we're going to the top of the fifth. Your score: Cubs 1, Diamondbacks nothing. Here on the Mo Money Sports Network for the sports fan. Going to the top of the fifth, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with me today. Having a great time calling the game for you guys. It's a lot of fun. It's been a great day. Here we go, top of five. It's kind of been a pitcher's duel since the beginning. The only difference is that Cody Bellinger hit a pop up that wasn't caught on the infield, and the runner that was on first sprinted all the way home and gave the Cubs a 1-0 lead. That's the difference in this ball game so far. So that's why it's Cubs 1, Diamondbacks nothing. But when you're this late in the season, you know every win counts, especially when you're in a wild card spot. And the Cubs are in a wild card spot. So I'd like to see them keep winning. And here we go. 0-4-0 for the Diamondbacks. 1-2-0 for the Cubs. We are in the fifth inning. Justin Steele is about to take the bump one more time. Throws the first pitch and it's fouled away. 0-1. Steele getting ahead early in the count. See if that makes a difference. He missed outside. It's 1-1. Nobody out in the top of the fifth. But here we go. Steele gets set to deliver. It swung on and hit into shallow center field with a leadoff base hit for the Diamondbacks. Runner on first, nobody out. And again, Justin Steele is going to have to deal with a base runner, as this seems to be the norm for the day. Let's see if they can keep the other norm going of not giving up a run. But runner on first, nobody out for the Diamondbacks. Steele is your pitcher. Rivera is your hitter who's 0 for 1 today. He takes off trying to run. He steals second base easily. It's strike one, but he gets himself into scoring position. So there you go. Steele gives up another stolen base. He's not a very quick pitcher to the plate, it would seem. But we'll have to see. Again, here we go. 0-1's the count. Nobody out. Runner on second now, as that one's fouled away. As Carroll, 46 stolen base of the season. So he's got some speed over there on the Diamondbacks. Steele looks, peers into the catcher. He throws the pitch. It's swung on and hit into center field. He wasn't sure it was going to be stopped or caught or whatever, but it's first and third now. Nobody out. And the Cubs, for the first time, are in some serious, serious hot water, as it is the top of the fifth. Just a number off the bat that Steele almost caught himself. And that's why the runner had to hold up and see if it was going to get through. Otherwise, this would be a tie ball game. First and third for the Diamondbacks, nobody out. Steele is still out there. He's throwing 67 pitches. It is the top of the fifth. Now, in this situation, I would always trade a double play for a run. Clear the bases and start again, as that one's fouled away. All the way 0-1 to Moreno, who's 1 for 1 with a double himself. So maybe the second time through this lineup, Justin Steele is getting caught a little bit by these Diamondback hitters. There's the pitch. It's low. It's 1-1 to Moreno. First and third, nobody out. Top of the fifth, 1-0 Chicago. There's the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled back. 1-2's your count. 1-2 is the count. Steele's looking to see what he can find here. What pitch does he have that can get this guy out? We're about to find out. Here we go. Steele delivers. It's bounced to third. He's got no other play but to go to first. So the run scores. It's 1-1. There's one out and a runner on second again. So I'll just update this here as it's 1-1. Tie ball game. Top of the fifth, one out. And away we go. There's Steele. It's fouled back 0-1 on Marte. Top of the fifth. Like, subscribe, all that good jazz. Steele's on the hill. 1 for 2 for Marte. He's thrown 72 pitches. There's a runner on second. One out as there was no play for the third baseman at second. He took the sure out at first, which was the smart thing to do, and Steele delivers the next pitch, which is again fouled away. It's 0-2 is the count. We will see what Steele put Marte away here without giving up that second run and putting the Cubs behind the 8 ball in the fifth inning. 1-2 is its high and outside. So Steele doing his absolute best to try and manage his way through this tough lineup. As he gets set, he delivers. He throws a ball. Here we go. It is now 2-2 with one out and a runner on second. Here we go. Let's see who's going to win this battle. Steele delivers. Marte fouls it back again, and they'll do it over. They will do it over. It's 2-2. Marte at the dish. Runner on second. The Diamondbacks have tied the game in this inning and are looking to take the lead. Here we go. That one's popped up. Let's see if the Cubs can handle it. First baseman coming in. It is caught, and the runner is going to stay at second. And there are two down here in the top of the fifth. The Cubs could really use a win today to set themselves up in a better spot for the second wild card and keep some distance and hopefully gain a game on the Brewers. I still want the division title. I still want the Cubs to win the NL Central. There is a pitch that's fouled away. It's 0-1. And it is Lawler again at the plate, who's 0 for 2. He struck out in the third inning. Steele delivers again, high and outside. 1-1. 2 out, top of the fifth. Lawler waits. Steele sets. Steele delivers. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count with 2 out. Runner on second, top of the fifth inning. So here we go. Steele with a chance to get out of this inning. Lawler's 0 for 2. 1-2, 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. 1-1 is the score, top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Steele gets another important strikeout as we go to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Diamondbacks 1, the Cubs 1 on the Mo Money Sports Network. Sports Network for the sports fan. Here we go. Bottom 5 coming up. What a game this has turned out to be. And it could be a pitcher's duel. But the Cubs have last licks in this game as we go to the bottom of the fifth. And there is we're gonna see who the leadoff hitter is for the Cubs. Appreciate everybody being here today. Here we go. Go Cubs go. It's the bottom of the fifth. Tied at 1 here at Wrigley Field. Working on a Cubs W hopefully today. Uh, see how that goes. Hap 1+ hits, under 5.5 runs. Odds are 393 apparently. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, with the lines reading 160 for the Diamondbacks and 120 for the Cubs. So the Diamondbacks have had a more successful day, but the game is still tied going to the bottom of sixth. There's the first pitch on the inside corner. It's strike 1. There's another pitch. It's swung on, it's hit to short, gobbled up, thrown across, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the fifth inning. We are now over halfway through this ball game. As we continue with the Cubs and Diamondbacks live stream here as they continue to play at Wrigley Field. It's Kelly versus Tauchman. Kelly delivers right down the middle to Tauchman on the inside corner. Strike 1. Here's Kelly again. High and outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Bottom of the fifth. 1 out. 1-1. Kelly again to Tauchman. As the catcher calls time. And they're going to have a meeting of the minds. So we'll see how this works. The catcher's hitting back after a quick word with Kelly on how they want to handle Tauchman, who's a pretty good leadoff hitter, I must say. Kelly sets. He winds. He fires. It's fouled away. Kelly's getting set again. 1-2 with one out. Bottom of the fifth. High and outside. 2-1. 2-2 actually. Forgot about that foul ball. Here it is. Kelly sets and he delivers. Low and inside. Ball three. 3-2. 3-2 is the count. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's driven to center field. It's back. It's just before the track and it's caught. 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Two down in the bottom of the fifth. You are on the Mo Money Sports Network. This is the Cubs and Diamondback live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's the bottom of the fifth with two out and nobody on for the Cubs. That's where the stand is 1-2-0 for the Cubs, 1-6-0 for the Diamondbacks. And there's the pitch from Kelly, which just swung on and popped up yet again on the right side of the infield. He was having another adventure with it, as that will conclude the inning, though, as he popped out as we go to the top of the sixth. In Chicago, it is still Cubs 1, Diamondbacks 1, and we are going to the sixth inning. There we go. It is good to know. But after five, there is 1-1. Waiting for to see if Steele's going to come back out for the sixth inning. He more than likely will. He's pitched very well today. Here we go. It's the Cubs and the Diamondbacks from Wrigley, tied at 1. As we wait for the top of the sixth. At Wrigley, I'm watching via MLB.TV. They show a lot of flashbacks on MLB.TV. That's for sure. They do. Cubs and Diamondbacks going to the top of the sixth. Last three starts, 6 innings, 6 innings, 5 innings for Steele. 6 hits, 2 hits, 6 hits, 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 run. Steele's been lights out in his last three starts, it looks like. And he's still out there low and inside it is. 1-1 or 1-0. Steele, there's another pitch that's inside, but it looked like it was on the corner. Can't complain too much though, because we got that call earlier in the game as well. So there is that. Steele delivers again. 2-0 foul. Sharply hit ball foul. 2-1 with nobody out. Steele again looking to assert himself here. Steele foul ball. It's 2-2 after being a 2-0 start. 2-2 is the count. Nobody out. Leadoff man is at the plate for the sixth. Steele looking to figure out what he wants to do here. As he fouled that one away, and Steele will have to try again. There's Steele pitch. It's driven down to third base. On the run, fired across, one down in the top of the sixth. Uh-huh. This is what we're doing today. Cubs and Diamondbacks. One down, top of the sixth. Nobody on. Here we go. Steele delivers. There's a smash to short. Shortstop gobbles it up. Swanson fires it across. Two down in the Diamondbacks sixth inning. Nobody on, two out. And Steele is having himself another day in Chicago. So here we go. Steele is looking for a 1-2-3, top half of the sixth. That's a strike on the outside corner and high. Steele getting set for the 0-1 pitch. There it is. It's swung on, hit to second, fired over to first. 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks in the sixth, and the Cubs are coming back to the plate. In the bottom of the sixth to try and take the lead once again. Here we go. It's the Cubs and Diamondbacks from Wrigley. There's your score. It is 1-1. As the Cubs are looking to regain the lead in the bottom half of the sixth. Hopefully they can have a big inning here. Put this one away. So there we go. There's another MLB flashback from April 2nd. Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani hit back-to-back homers versus the Athletics. So it has been quite the journey here. For the Mo Money Sports Network. We are in the bottom of the sixth. The lines still read 1-6-0 for the Diamondbacks, 1-2-0 for the Cubs. And the Cubs are going to try and get something going and retake the lead. Kelly with the pitch, and it's on the corner for a strike, 0-1. Ian Happ is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout today. Looking to change that. Happ serves one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. That's a leadoff single for Ian Happ, and maybe the Cubs can get something cooking here. He just poked that one out into right field, and it's runner on first and nobody out for the Cubs as Happ leads off the inning with a single. And there we go. Bellinger now 1 for 2 as well. Kelly gets set for another pitch. Kelly delivers. It's low, but it's in the strike zone. 0-1 to Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a stolen base. So the Cubs might be in the right part of the lineup to get some runs here. Kelly looks. He delivers. That one's high. And it's 1-2. Or it's 1-1. Sorry, I was looking at 1 for 2 for the day. And here we go. Bellinger waits the 1-1 pitch. It's way outside. It's 2-1. The Cubs get a leadoff single by Happ. Let's see if Bellinger can add to it as the Cubs are looking for runs. Oh, they got a little bit of a shift going here for Bellinger. Swing and a miss, which is another strike. 2-2 with one on, nobody out. Cubs looking to score more runs today than the Diamondbacks. Well, like yesterday's game was very similar. It was 1-0. This game is 1-1 in the bottom of the sixth inning. And the Cubs are looking to score. Bellinger pokes that one foul, and they'll do the 2-2 pitch again. So here we go. Would you guys like me to do a Cubs post game recap video as well? I can do that. Kelly fires over to first, doesn't get him. And it will remain 2-2 with nobody out as Kelly gets set again to deliver a pitch. Strike 3 on him again. Bellinger's not happy. He did not like the call. He did not like the called strike 3, and that's for sure. As it was right on the outside corner. He might have missed by an inch, but I can't complain on that one. I was pretty close, and the umpire saw strike 3. So Bellinger's out, so it's one out and one on. Here's Swanson, 0 for 2 today, who takes one and drills it to left field by the third baseman. First and second on the very first pitch. One up, first and second with one out. Swanson singles to left. And the Cubs have something cooking here. Here we go. They're showing the replay of Swanson's single to left. That was very impressive. And the Diamondbacks are trying to figure out what they want to do now. It is ruled a hit. Kelly is still on the mound in the sixth inning. And he will face Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base today, as he tries to put the Cubs on the board. Yes, he does. There's Kelly. Kelly sets. Strike 1 right down the middle to Seiya Suzuki. 0-1 is your count. Bottom of the sixth, 2 on, 1 out. And here we go. Kelly sets again. Kelly delivers, and it's low to Suzuki. 1-1 is the count here. 1-1 with 2 on and 1 out. Let's see if the Cubs can capitalize here. Suzuki swings and fouls it back. So it's 1-2 here to Suzuki. And we're going to see what comes of this at bat for Suzuki, who's down 1-2, but he's got a runner on first and second with 1 out. Bottom of the sixth. It's how they think it was meant to be. Here's the pitch. It is outside. They're not giving him that one. They must have heard Bellinger when he was so upset. Thompson's up in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. It looks like he's a side armor, and we'll see what happens with that going forward because he's still in the bullpen. He's not in the game, and the starter deals. It's in the dirt, so it's 3-2, full count with one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Do you start the runners here? I guess that would be the question. Do you start the runners or do you let him hit because it's Suzuki? That's an interesting one. Let's see what the payoff pitch is from Merrill Kelly. There it is. Suzuki swings and misses. Strike three, and now the Cubs are going to need a hit with two out and runners on first and second in the bottom of the sixth inning. Suzuki strikes out, and that's a big strikeout for Merrill Kelly and the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the sixth. Kelly wanders the mound. Is that Candelario is going to hit now? It is. It is Yamir Candelario. Two walks today. He's still hitting 255 on the season, and let's see if he can come through. As there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Candelario. Come on, boys, give us something to get excited about. Double in the gap. Let's score two here. Let's get greedy. Double in the gap. I'm speaking it into existence. 0-1. Here's Kelly with the pitch. Candelario fouls it back. 0-2. Kelly's getting set for the 0-2 pitch here. Kelly throws it high and outside, which will make it 1-2 to Candelario. Two out, bottom of the sixth, runners on first and second. Candelario gets a hit. There's a good chance the Cubs take the lead. Kelly gets set again. Candelario checks his swing. It's 2-2. 2-2, two on, two out. Bottom of the sixth, Candelario at the dish. Kelly is your pitcher who's thrown over 100 pitches. He's at 102 currently. So here we go. Kelly gets set. He fires it outside. 3-2 is the count. Two out. Two on. Bottom of the sixth. And the Cubs fans are standing at Wrigley. The runners will be on the move. Let's see what happens here. There's two outs, so there's no reason not to have the runners on the move. And that's ball four. The bases will be loaded. I was brought donuts, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna have a quick snack. And here comes the manager out to get the starter. He's not gonna let Kelly finish the inning. Bases loaded, two out. Big spot in the game, bottom of the sixth. Kelly's coming out after 104 pitches. This game is at Wrigley. Candelario walks. We'll have to see what happens next as they got the call to the bullpen. Bases loaded, two out. This is a big spot. This could determine the game here. I don't think it will because there's still a long way to go, but it could be a turning point for the Cubs and Diamondbacks. from Wrigley on a Saturday afternoon. As we are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Oh, grilled cheese.
Oh, you're slobber.
Slobber on live TV. Here we go. Big spot. Bases loaded. 2 out. Wrigley Field. Cubs are up. This next hitter could determine a lot in this game, as we are tied at 1 in the bottom of the sixth. Candelario just walked, so I think it's Tautman that's up next. But we shall see. If you're new here, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. This is a big spot in a big game for the Cubs, as they not only look to secure a wildcard spot, but also to catch the Milwaukee Brewers, who took a 3-game lead yesterday. So to try to get involved in that race is something very important. As we go here, here's a big spot. And your new pitcher is Ryan Thompson. 22 innings, 4.91 ERA. Homers allowed is 2. It's a big spot for the Cubs here. Ryan Thompson is the pitcher. I believe Mike Tautman will be your hitter. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the case. And we'll see. No, it's Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and grounded into a double play. Viva Mexico. Well, hey, thank you for stopping by all the way from Mexico. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you stick around. I'm hosting this live stream for the Cubs and Diamondbacks. It's 1-0. Thompson throws a ball. 2-0. It's inside to Gomes, and Gomes is now in the driver's seat. Here we go. How are things from Mexico, Jesus? 2-0 to Gomes, 2 out, bases loaded. Strike 1 down the middle. And this is the way we go. It's 2-1 to Gomes. Bases loaded, 2 out, bottom of the sixth. If the Cubs can get a hit here, it would be huge. Let's see what happens. Thompson from the belt delivers, and Gomes pops it up. Pops it up. The center fielder takes it, and that'll unfortunately do it as we go to the top of the seventh, with the score still tied at 1, as the Cubs squander a golden opportunity with the bases loaded, unfortunately. And yeah, that was disappointing. But hopefully, in the top half, the Cubs can keep the score the same and get to the bottom, still tied at 1. But it is top of the seventh at Wrigley. Here we go. Big game, big spot. 1-1. Cubs and Diamondbacks. I'd like to see the Cubs get a win here because we're 3 back of the Brewers, and I still want the division title. Excuse me. Enjoying my lunch before it gets cold. I appreciate everybody for stopping by here today. It's 1-1 in the top of the seventh. You are tuned into the Mo Money Sports Network. This is the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. It's the top of the seventh inning about to get going, and we'll see if Justin Steele comes back out for the seventh inning. Justin Steele does come back out. 6 innings, 6 hits, one walk, and 6 strikeouts. So there you go. Justin Steele comes out for the 7th inning. So we can't close the book on his performance just yet, as we have just crossed the 2 hour mark on the stream. And Steele gives one up to left field. Left fielder catches it, 1 down in the top of the 7th for the Diamondbacks on the first pitch of the inning. So already Steele goes deep into this ball game for the Cubs, which in all likelihood will save their bullpen, pending this goes to extra innings, of course. And Steele delivers again. Bunt, but it's right at the catcher, who scoops it and throws it. It's 2 out very quickly in the top of the 7th. Just the kind of inning the Cubs needed. What's going on here? They're giving Steele the ball back, which they should. I don't know why they wouldn't. Why is Ross out there talking about what's happening? Anyway, top of the 7th, 2 out. There's a bunt that was a fail by Arizona. Two down here. And wait, is that 3 out? No, that's two. So Steele is now up over 90 pitches. Steele delivers. It's outside, 1-0 to Rivera, who's 1 for 2 with a single today. Rivera goes to deep right field. He's on the track, but Happ gets the catch. And that'll do it for the Arizona Diamondbacks in the 7th inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Steele. And the Cubs are coming up. Oh, gotta put the man back on. It's stretch time at Wrigley. Oh, how I miss Harry Carey for these. 1-1. Cubs Diamondbacks. Bottom 7th coming up. One 6-0 for the Diamondbacks. 1-4-0 for the Cubs. They need some runs here. Let's get some runs. Again, if you're new, like the stream so people know we're here. Subscribe to the channel. Love to have you. Thank you for all your support today, by the way. It's been a great game. It's been a great day. And there we go. So much fun getting it done. Jesus tuned in from Mexico. It's always good to see where people are from. So if you'd like to let me know, type where you're from in the chat so I can acknowledge you. This is great. There's that Harry Carey bobblehead again. There's the first pitch of the seventh, which is a strike from Thompson, who stayed out on the hill. There's a grounder to third, gobbled up, thrown across. He's out. One down for the Cubs in the seventh. One down for the Cubs in the seventh. Thompson to Tugman. Thompson delivers strike one. They're showing the replay of Marte going down earlier. Thompson again to Tugman. Low and inside, 1-1 is the count. 1-1 is where the count is. Thompson getting set again. He's a sidearm pitcher out of the bullpen. Throws it inside. It's 2-1 to Tugman, who wasn't even tempted by that one. Here's Thompson again getting ready for the 2-1 delivery. Tugman fouls it away. 2-2. Here we go. The umpire calling timeout again. Thompson's got to get reset. Thompson takes the bump. 2-2 with one out in the bottom of the seventh. Tugman at the plate. He's the Cubs' leadoff hitter. He swings and fouls it back again. Merriweather getting up in the Cubs bullpen, and Sal Frank has us in the Diamondbacks too. As it is now 2-2 to Tugman here in the seventh inning, bottom of the seventh. 2-2, one out. Thompson on the hill. Thompson again getting set. Thompson fouled away by Tugman again. 2-2, one out, top or bottom of seventh. Cubs are up. Having a great time. Hoping the Cubs can pull out a close one here. Tugman is 0 for 2 today. 2-2 pitch delivered by Thompson is popped up by Tugman. It looks like he's going to go 0 for 3. Yep, it's caught. 2 down in the seventh for the Cubs. Again, let me know where you're watching from so I can acknowledge you. That would be great. And we'll root for a Cubs win here. Two down. Bottom seventh. There's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. All right, here we go. We are back here. 0-2 count, 2 out. Thompson on the hill. Thompson throws it. It's low and outside. 1-2 is the count. Diamondbacks Cubs. Nico Horner at the plate. Thompson delivers again. Horner grounds to third. It's fired across, and he's out. So it's going to the eighth. Still tied at 1 between the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. What a pitcher's duel it's been today. It's the top of the eighth, folks. Thanks for sticking with me. And there is the updated scoreboard here on the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. Thank you guys so much for making this a successful stream. I wasn't sure what to expect today. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate all of you. As we await the top of the eighth, which I think Justin Steele might be done for the Cubs, as they had the bullpen working in that last inning. Hey, Roy's here. Hey, Roy. Just calling the Cubs game because there was no weekend windup today because my co-host was out of town. So I decided, why not do a live stream instead? And that's what we're doing. And don't forget, Roy, doubleheader NFL tomorrow. Steelers and 49ers at 10. Seahawks, Rams at 125. That's the schedule for tomorrow's streams. Yes, sirree. That's what it is. We are looking forward to tomorrow, but we have to finish today with this live stream. The Cubs got the Diamondbacks and Rockies and Diamondbacks again. That's right, Steelers Nation. I know you'll be at work. Oh man. Oh, you're kicking off the season, Roy. That's okay, brother. I'm still gonna do it and I'm still gonna have fun. And I'll be thinking about you the entire time, dude. It's Julian Merriweather. 61 games for the Cubs, 63 innings pitched, 3.29 ERA. It's all good, bro. We're gonna. I know you will be. I know. I know when your Steelers are playing, you talk a lot of crap. So, hopefully, you guys come out of there with a win because we got to ride with you tomorrow because you're playing the Niners. It's an 0-2 count on Marino, and as you know, Roy, I just like doing these live streams. Upset upset weekend. Well, the thing that helps us is that the ball in the dirt 1-2 is there's no Cooper Cup tomorrow for the Rams. Here's Merriweather again, 1-2, fouled away. Yo, I called that game, Roy. That was fun. I called the winner in that game, Detroit. Here's Julian Merriweather again. as it's popped up, and the shortstop is it's caught by the right fielder, and that puts one away in the top of the eighth for the Diamondbacks. I think the Bears could be good. I think they're going to be. Um, I think the Packers actually finished last in that division. Second. I have no faith in Jordan Love as a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Let's go Pittsburgh Pirates. So you're just a resident of Pittsburgh now, are you, Roy? We're having a grand old time. It's 0-2 with one out. Merriweather to Perdomo. Here we go. Merriweather delivers. It's in the dirt. 1-2. It's been a good day. It's been a pitcher's duel at Wrigley. You don't get to say that very often. Pitcher's duel at Wrigley. Here's Merriweather again. Low again. 2-2. Merriweather trying to finish off the inning. Or finish off the at bat, rather. There's only one out. It's 3-2. Here we go, Merriweather. Payoff pitch. Ball four high, just off the corner. So the Diamondbacks have a runner on first. Uh, I think they're Antiegas donuts. Mom's baking bread today, Roy. I'm spoiled. I got donuts and grilled cheese today. If I could, I would, Roy. There's the pickoff move to first is to no avail. If I could, I would, Roy. And you know this, man. You know I got nothing but love for you, right? Merriweather trying to keep the runner on first with one out. Swing and a miss, strike one. The count now. We are in the top of the eighth. One out, one on, 0-1 the count. Merriweather to Lawler is the battle in the eighth inning. Lawler waits. Merriweather gets set. Here we go. That was it a strike or a ball or what did they call it? 1-1. They called it a ball. It was an attempted bunt that he pulled back on. That was just outside the zone apparently, as they tried to snap throw to first. Merriweather set again. 1-1, one out. Strike low on the inside corner. Here we go. Lawler at the plate. Runner getting his lead off of first. Merriweather looks dialed in. There's the pitch. Strike three called on the inside corner. Two down in the eighth. All right, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Rolla. Just doing another live stream to kill some time on a Saturday, brother. Wait till those NBA streams start happening. You'll be in here all the time. Got nothing but love for you, Rolla. Here we go. Merriweather on the hill again. He swings and it's foul down the third base line. You bet. There'll be basketball streams, the hockey streams. There'll be all kinds of things going on. 0-1, 2 out. Merriweather on the hill to Tommy Pham. Appreciate everybody. Throw over to first, not in time. Tommy Pham is 0 for 3. The count is 0-1 with 2 out here in the top of the eighth. Let's see if Merriweather can close this inning by getting Tommy Pham out here. Swing and a miss by Tommy Pham, 0-2. We're having a great day. Since there's so many of you, drop a like, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Let people know we're here. 0-2 Merriweather, 2 out, runner on first. There's another pitch, a swing and a miss, and we're going to the bottom of the eighth inning. Still tied at 1. The pitchers have the upper hand today. And we are going to the bottom of the eighth. Tied at 1 at Wrigley. Bottom 8. There we go. Oh, by the way, Rolla, if you're still in here, the PS5 came in the mail on Friday, but I got to pick it up on Monday. So that's the status of the PS5 for anybody who's wondering. And that does not mean there will be more money at the gaming channel popping up anytime soon. I just letting Roland know that the PS5 is here, but it's not at my house. Here we go, 1-1, bottom of the eighth. This is an awesome game. It's been close the whole way. The Cubs got lucky on their run after a pop-up was dropped and a runner scored from first. Oh, good. Grind away on that one, brother. Let me know how cheesy the storyline is this year. Yeah, we're having a good old time. It's the Cubs and Diamondbacks. I really am blessed to be in a situation where I can do all this. As you know, it's the bottom of the eighth. 1-1. The channel's been growing since I started. I started on Monday, Rolla, and we're up to 44 subscribers from 37. So we're climbing. We're working our way through it. 1-6-4 for the Diamondbacks. 1-4-0 for the Cubs. Going to the bottom of the eighth. We're doing our thing here on the Mo Money Sports Network. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. As Saul Frank has now taken over. 0-1 is the count. Andrew Saul Frank, 64 innings, 2.53 ERA. Here's another pitch that's low and outside. 1-1. I hope so. I'm having a lot of fun. And 7 subscribers in the week's pretty good for me. There's a bouncing ball right back to the pitcher. Throws him out. 1 down in the bottom of the eighth. I'm just going to keep putting in the work and seeing what's happening. Like I said, there's that play where the bloop, they cost themselves the run. So it's 1-1 in the bottom of the eighth inning. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. 1 for 3 today. There's Sal Frank, a swing and a miss from Cody Bellinger. As we are now 2 hours and 25 minutes into the live stream. and we're having a good old time. Here we go, next pitch. Bellinger slices it to left field. It's caught by the left fielder, 2 out in the bottom of the eighth. For the Cubs, Bellinger is retired by Salfrank off of a fly out to left field. And that will bring up Swanson, I believe. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 3 with a single today, hitting 244 with 19 homers, 71 RBIs. And we are having a good old time out at Wrigley. Wish the score was a little different, though. It's 1-1. It's nice and close. Dansby Swanson can hit one out of the park here. That'd be great. Next pitch to Swanson, who bloops one into left. It's not caught. It's trapped. He's got a single. So he's now 2 for 4 today. Dansby Swanson keeping the inning alive. Now 2 out with 1 on in the bottom of the eighth inning. And that's what you call passing the baton in Major League Baseball. As Dansby Swanson hits a bloop single to left field and keeps the inning alive. Here's the next pitch. It's in the dirt. It gets away, and Swanson stays at first. So here we go. One on, 2 out, 1-0 pitch to Suzuki coming up. 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout today is Suzuki. The next pitch, the 1-0 is inside and high. It's 2-0 is the count to Seiya Suzuki. You're tuned into the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. Like and subscribe if you could. 2-0 with 2 out in the bottom of the eighth. Swing and a miss by Suzuki as he chased one in the dirt. 2-1. Oh, I didn't even have the banner up to show you the score. There we go. That's a little better. It is Seiya Suzuki at the plate. 2-1 the count. 2 out. Swanson on first. Here's the next pitch. And Suzuki grounds out to short or grounds to third, throw to second, inning over, and we will go to the ninth, tied at 1-1, going into what could be the final inning, or we could be going into extras because that would just be my luck now, wouldn't it, if we went to extra innings? But I'm gonna be here till it's over. Let me see here. There it is. 1-1, top of the ninth. Big game coming up. Big finish coming to this game as far as the Cubs are concerned. I'm so happy that I get to do these live streams and everything. Just totally awesome. This has been a great game. It's been a pitcher's duel. Hopefully the Cubs can escape the ninth without giving up a run. It is the ninth inning, and we're having a blast. Here we go. Man, I like this team. Oh man, I love this team, this Cubs team. That's why I root for them so hard. This is a great game. Top of the ninth. Wonder who's coming in for the Cubs. They have last. If they can get a zero on this board, they have a chance to win it. So I'm very excited about that. The line is 160 for the Diamondbacks, 150 for the Cubs. It's the top of the ninth. You're tuned in to the Mo Money Sports Network. There is a pitching change, and it's Aloze Alzole, sorry, and he will try to shut the door and give the Cubs an opportunity to win the game in the ninth, because that's how we do things. His stat line 62 innings pitched, 2.76 ERA. And here's the first pitch of the top of the ninth. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Yeah, here we go. Walker's 0 for 3. Here's the next pitch by Alize. As he skies one to left field. However, it looks playable for the left fielder who didn't lose it in the sun. One down in the ninth inning. Here we go. This is a big inning. Alize will face next in the Diamondbacks lineup. Gurriel Jr., former Blue Jay, throws the pitch. First pitch, and he lines out to short. Dansby Swanson makes quite the catch, and there's two down in the top of the ninth. Here we go. Alize is one hitter away from giving the Cubs a chance to win the ball game here. Can he get the job done? That is the question. And the hitter is Pavin Smith, who's 184, hitting 7 homers and 30 RBIs this season. So let's see if the Cubs can get a 1-2-3 inning out of this. And they can go. There's a swing and a foul back. It's 0-1. 1-1 is the count. Two down, top of the ninth. Diamondbacks are at the plate. And we'll see how this pans out. Here's Alize again. Outside 1-1. There we go. Alize set. Like I said, Smith is hitting in the low triple digits. 184. It's 2-1 right now. Two out, nobody on. Two out, nobody on. 2-1 is your count. Top of the ninth. Alize swing and foul back. It's 2-2 here in the top of the ninth with two out, nobody on. Pavin Smith at the plate. Alize is your pitcher, and the Cubs are looking for him to shut the door so they can have an opportunity to win the game in the bottom of the ninth with just one run. And Cubs Nation is standing on their feet at Wrigley Field. And they came out for a quick meeting. Alize gathered himself now, grabbed some rosin, and is going to try and throw a pitch that'll get him out of this ninth inning. Still 1-1 in the top of the ninth. Low, and it's 3-2. That one was 91 and in the dirt. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Alize is still looking for that pitch. It's 3-2 with two out. Alize set. Smith at the plate. Fouls it off and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, they'll do it again. The payoff pitch is coming one more time from Alizé to Smith as Smith just got a piece of that to foul it away. Okay, Alizé sets. He delivers. He walked Smith. So Pavin Smith reaches base. There's 2 out, 1 on in the Diamondbacks half of the ninth. Alizé is discussing something with the catcher, Jan Gomes. And he's trying to figure out I believe if his comm piece is working, if I read the situation correctly. But yeah, Alizé is getting ready to face the fourth hitter in this inning. 2 out, 1 on, top of the ninth. Here we go. And it looks like it'll be Corbin Carroll will be the hitter. 1 for 3 today. Alizé throw, and it's fouled back. 0-1. 0-1 from Alizé to Carroll. As that one was fouled away. There we go. Alizé sets. He fires. And it's fouled away again. 0-2 is your count now. Come on, get this guy out. Sorry, the fan comes out in me. The later the game goes, the more excited I get. We need to get this guy out. Come on. 0-2. We got him right where we want him. Alizé, there's the pitch. And again, it's fouled away. Very frustrating at bat here. But, but thank you all so much for being here. These streams are so much fun. The Wolverines are up 21-0 at the half. For those of you college football fans, the Cubs are trying to close out this ninth inning so they have a chance to win it in the bottom half. Alizé throws over. It's not there. Wow, 12 people here. I think the record is 13, so if you want to drop a like and try to get more people in here, that'd be great. But Alizé's on the bump. It's the top of the ninth, 2 out, 1 on, 0-2 pitch. It's lined into center with the runner on the move. It'll be first and third with 2 out, and all of a sudden, Alizé's in trouble. Again, if you're enjoying this stream and this exciting game, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. As we are grinning and bearing it with the Cubs here, it is the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. Thank you all so much. Here we go. Alizé, who's thrown 14 pitches, and here comes the pitching staff. And well, let's see. No, the entire infield is having a meeting right now. This is very interesting as to how they want to play it because there's 2 out already. There's not much to think about. Whoever the easiest out is usually the guy you throw the base to. But they're having a meeting, so maybe they're uh they're waiting on a bunt. Maybe I don't know. This is weird. I don't quite understand what's happening because there's 2 out, and here it is. Alizé's gonna stay in the game. It's first and third. Oh, there it is. 14 people in the stream. That's a new record for me. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Uh, again, we're at the top of the ninth with 2 out, and the Diamondbacks have runners on first and third. Um, this is great. Alizé, there we go. It's low, and yeah, it's 1-0 to the Diamondbacks hitter. Oh, the guy that was on first just stole second. I don't know if they call that defensive indifference or not, but it's 1-0 to the hitter. 1-1, that's an inside strike. It's been an absolutely amazing day. And it's not even over yet. Alizé still got to get this third guy out. As Cubs fans sit on their knees. 2-1 to Peterson, who's at the plate right now. You guys have been absolutely amazing today. We've set a stream record with the number of concurrent viewers, so I do appreciate that. And here we go. Alizé to the plate one more time. Inside. And that's going to spell some trouble. It's 3-1. Runners are already on second and third. There is 2 out, however, so it's who's going to want to battle back that much more. As this game has been amazing. Here's Alizé, who walks him, so the bases are loaded for the Diamondbacks. Much like the Cubs had earlier, they're going to have to try and get the Diamondbacks out without giving up a run before they go up to bat here in the bottom of the ninth. And it'll be Moreno, who's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI today, that takes the dish for the Diamondbacks against Alizé, who he throws it right down the middle for strike one here. And it's 0-1 with 2 out, bases loaded. Moreno at the plate, Alizé on the hill. Let's see what happens here. He sets, he delivers, he fires it wide, so it's 1-1 to Moreno. Can the Cubs tightrope out of bases loaded jam in the ninth to preserve the 1-1 tie? I don't know. But that one's fouled away, and it is strike two. So it's 1-2 with 2 out, and Wrigley Field is on its feet once again as Alizé continues to work in the ninth inning. Again, thank you all so much for the support. It really is appreciated. Tomorrow there's a doubleheader of NFL live streams, and there's a ground ball, too short, fired across the first. He's out, and the Cubs do tightrope out of trouble. And we are going to the bottom of the ninth with the score tied 1-1, and the Cubs have a chance to win it. Let's go, Cubs. Here we go. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. This is a huge. I hope the Cubs can get this done, and I preferably they get it done in the ninth because that would just be awesome. 15 people. Wow. You guys are amazing. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is awesome. I love this. And we're going to the bottom of the ninth. It's a tie game. Let's go, Cubs. Let's get that win. Oh, I'm so pumped up right now. Cubs winning the ninth would just be phenomenal, wouldn't it? I think so. That would be awesome. Let's go. Yeah, wait till you see me tomorrow at the Seahawks game. I'll be even more fired up, probably. Yeah, it's opening weekend in the NFL for the Seahawks. This is great. Wow, you guys are amazing. I'm watching on MLB.TV, but you guys are tuned into the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. You guys have been amazing all day, and to think this was a last minute decision. So I really do appreciate it that you guys are all here with me and stuck with me from the beginning of the game. Yes, sir. Very important. 170 for the Diamondbacks, 150 for the Cubs. Quality start for Steele, 7 innings, six hits, 1 runs, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts, no walks. And unfortunately, he can't get the win because we're still tied in the ninth. But he had an amazing day today, and we're having so much fun here. This is awesome. Let's see who the Cubs got coming up in the ninth to try and win this game in walk-off fashion at Wrigley Field, the friendly confines. Yes, sir. And there's Alizé again, tight roping out of trouble. So it's been an amazing time for the Cubs. And the Kevin Ginkle is the new Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher who's going to try and send it to extras. He's 57.2 innings pitched, 2.34 ERA. He's going to throw the first pitch of the ninth here, and it's a strike on the low inside outside corner. And Ginkle has thrown the first pitch, and now the Cubs Candelario is on the batter's box. Takes that one low and outside. It's 1-1. 1-1 for Jace Peterson's in the game in the infield for the Diamondbacks all of a sudden. And there's the next pitch, swung on and missed by Candelario. So it's 1-2. And we'll see what happens. Candelario has 3 walks today. That's all he has to show for his appearances. I don't think he has an official at bat, but it's 1-2. And I think he went around. He's out. There's one down here in the bottom of the ninth. One down at the bottom of the ninth. Candelario goes around. He couldn't check his swing. So there's one out, nobody on in the bottom of the ninth. And we'll have to see how this goes, how it continues here. As Jan Gomes 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a flyout, and grounded into a double play today. You could sure use a hit from Jan Gomes. Strike one on the inside corner. And Jan Gomes is behind 0-1. 15 people. Wow, again, that's just amazing. Jan Gomes is up and in 1-1 for Jan Gomes. One out, nobody on. Tie game, bottom of the ninth. Cubs only need one to win it. Come on, Yoan, get on base, Jan. There's the pitch. Jan Gomes drills it. Jan Gomes, they're looking up. It's off the wall. Jan Gomes is going for second base. Is he going to get there? He's out. They threw him out at second. Oh no. Jan Gomes crushes one off the wall, but gets thrown out at second base. That is not a good sign. Jan Gomes crushed one off the ivy, and Rossi's not going to challenge it. But Jan Gomes crushed one off the ivy and got thrown out at second base. That is just a shame. 2 out for the Cubs, nobody on. Oh, Jan didn't have the foot speed, and it was a perfect throw to second. And Jan Gomes is out as he missed the base all the way together. And the Diamondbacks are fired up as they should be. But I really, really wish Jan would have got to second on that one. But here we go. It's Madrigal. The first pitch is a high strike. It's 0-1 to Madrigal. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean. I get too attached to these games when they're my teams. Madrigal drills it down the line. That one's gonna be fair, and he's gonna try to go for two. It's stuck in the corner. He digs it out. There's a 2-out double from Mangrel. And the Cubs have a chance to win this game with a single. There's 2 out in the bottom of the ninth, and runner on second. Here we go, boys. Let's get this done. We've been at this for 2 hours and 49 minutes, and regardless of how it ends, I will be with you until it ends today on the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. There's the double. He hit the wall by himself, which is amazing. But yeah, here we go. Here's the pitch. It's Tauchman, the leadoff hitter. Tauchman takes one high and outside. This is 1-0 to Tauchman, who's 0 for 3 with a walk today. As he awaits the 1-0 pitch, here it is on its way. 1-1 as that one catches the outside corner. Yes, indeedy. Here we go, Cubs Nation on their feet. Tauchman awaits the 1-1. There's the delivery. It's high and outside. It's 2-1. And here we go. 2-1's the count. Tauchman's 0 for 3 with a walk. There's two out and a runner on second. A single could win this game. And while we've just hit 17 people, that is shocking to me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you can. It's the bottom of the ninth, two out, runner on second, 2-1. That is a concurrent record for me. Oh my goodness. You guys are overwhelming. I appreciate it. Here we go, Tuckman. Get a base hit and end this thing on the right note. 2-1. Tauchman fouls it away. Oh my goodness. There it is. Tauchman fouling it away. Here we go. The Cubs have a chance to win this game. If not, we're going to extra innings, so we're still going to have a shot at winning it. But I'd rather end it now, get a base hit, end this game, and let's all go home happy. There's the pitch. It's in the dirt. It's 3-2 to Tauchman. Two out, runner on second. Man, I'm too invested. I'm far too invested. But here we go. 3-2. Two out, runner on second. We need a hit. Here's the pitch. Tauchman fouls it away to stay alive. We are still here. The Yankees and Brewers, after two, by the way, are tied at 0. So the Cubs need to win this one as the uh the Brewers are playing the Yankees. So there we go. I don't know what's happening. My feed started buffering. So I'm sitting here wondering what is going on in this game. Here it is. 3-2, two out. Tauchman at the plate. Here it goes. The delivery, the pitch, and he grounded out. We're going to the 10th. We're going to the 10th inning. We're going to extras. Extra innings. We are going to the 10th. I got really excited there, and we're going to extras. But I thank you all for being here. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be with you till it ends, regardless of how long it goes. So here we go again. Top 10. 1-1. Top 10. Now everybody starts with a runner on second base, which is weird to me. Still don't like this rule, but it is what it is. And let's go. We are going to extras. At the end of 7, the Jays 5, the Royals 1. So the Jays are winning as well. I appreciate all the support today, guys. This has been the biggest stream for me personally ever. So thanks for that. It's really weird to say that. It's cool. And thank you. And now we're going to try to get a Cubs win here. Let's go. 1-7-1 on or 1-7-0 on both sides as we hit to the top of the 10th. Those are the lines for the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. And here we go. Jan Gomes getting thrown out there. Uh that hurt my feelings a little bit. Not gonna lie, that hurt my feelings a little bit. But nothing we can do about it now. We're going to the 10th. There'll be a runner on second, nobody out, and we'll see how it goes. As we will cross the 3 hour mark of the stream. Here we go. There's a bunt foul, 0-1, as they were trying to sacrifice there. And Palencia is your new Cubs pitcher. 18 innings, 3.32 innings pitch, or 19 innings, 3.32 ERA. It's 0-1. Let's see if the Diamondbacks continue to try the bunt here. They do, and it's low, 1-1. Here we go. The Cubs looking to close this out now. It's the top of the 10th. There's the bunt. They're going to scoop it, throw it to first. He's out, but the runner will go to third. Smart play by the Diamondbacks there. Get the runner to third with less than 2 outs. That's how you're supposed to do it. However, that doesn't help the Cubs, so that makes me a bit nervous. But there is 1 out and a runner on third. Yeah, here we go. Lawler's in the batter's box versus Palencia. He throws the first pitch high. It's 1-0. Oh my goodness. Lawler is 0 for 4 today with a strikeout, so that bodes well for the Cubs. They've been handling him all day, but that doesn't change that we need to get him out now. There's the pitch. It's just off the corner, apparently. 2-0. I don't know if I agree with that call, but it's 2-0 nevertheless. As we continue our way through the top of the 10th, as you can see, that one was in the strike zone, but wasn't called a strike. Here's the next pitch. It's fouled away. 2-1 is now your count in the top of the 10th. Again, I appreciate you all for being here. This is a very big day for me. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, but just mostly thank you. And here we go with another pitch. It's 2-1 with 1 out. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it looks like he hit him. It looks like he hit him on the hand. I could be wrong, but it does look like it hit him. So we'll have to see how that goes. We'll have to see what they call it here. As they give him first base. That's right. It did hit him. So there'll be a new hitter. It'll be 0-0 on the count. It'll be 1-1 with a runner on first and third in the top of the 10th. But that does set up the double play possibility. So there is that. Let's go. We're having a good day here. At Wrigley, it'll be better if they win when they're checking his hand to make sure it's not broken at this point in time. I believe was what's going on here. As they might have to pinch run for him and take him out of the game. And we'll have to see how that goes as they're giving him an extended try here to see if they can keep him in the game, I guess. And yet, here we go. Lawler's gonna leave the game, it looks like. I don't know what's gonna happen now. First and third with 1 out. As the Cubs reset, as they're trying to get out of this inning. But we'll have to see. I'm just stressing out over here. But man, oh man, we've crossed the 3 hour mark. There's the first pitch low. It's 1-0 with first and third. One out. A 6-4-3 double play would be nice right about now. I'm not even going to front. But here we go. The 1-0 count. He's set to deliver again. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. As we continue here through the journey that we call extra innings, 1-1 with one out, two on. We have now. Oh, that one gets away, and he's going to wind up at second and third, taking away the double play possibility. That's not good. That's not good at all. Second and third now with one out. Now we need a strikeout or a pop up. A strikeout or a pop up would help us out here. But that one gets away, allowing the runner at first to get to second. It is 2-1 is the count. So, oh no, and he threw it into. Oh no, he threw a wild pitch. Oh, this just goes from bad to worse. It's 2-1 Arizona off of a wild pitch. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm very disappointed in that. We'll change the ticker. It's 2-1. Oh my goodness. It is the top of the 10th, but now there's one out. There's one out, and there's a runner on third. They might get a second run here, as that's a swing and a miss. It's 3-2 is the count. There's the scoreboard for you. I'm biased, but I'm still gonna be honest. 2-1 Arizona, top 10. There's a bullet to left field that's gonna score another one, and the Cubs have just fallen apart here in the top of the 10th. Hopefully the bats can wake up and get a couple of runs to at least tie this game going into the bottom of the 11th or 10th. But it's not looking. This top of the 10th does not look good for the Cubs. As Tommy Pham hits one to left field and scores the runner from third. There's still only one out. That's the thing. There's still only one out in this inning. And the Cubs are having a meeting of the minds at the mound. Here is where we are now. Palencia trying to figure it out here. Need Cubs to lose to hit a nice parlay. Well, on one hand, I'd like to see you win money. On the other hand, I'm a Cubs fan, so I don't know which way to go there. If we lose today, we're still in the wild card spot, but I'd still like to catch the Brewers. So good luck to you, I guess. But I'm a Cubs fan. I'm going to root for the Cubs. But I know what it's like to hit a nice parlay. So good for you. And it's 3-1, one out. There was a throw over to second or over to first. I just can't believe they fell apart that way in the 10th inning. Still gonna have faith though. Kyle Johnson, where's everybody from today? Who's joined me from where? And that's a ball that's high and inside, and it's 1-0. I believe that's what we in Major League Baseball call a bullpen collapse, and that's what happened to Chicago here. Palencia again fouled away 1-1. 18 people. Wow, I feel great. This is a record for me. Much appreciated as we continue the live stream here. Is that just an outright loss, or is it a loss by 2 runs, or what is it that you need to hit the parlay? Here's the next pitch. It's high, 2-1. Oh, Pittsburgh. Cool. I used to like watching the Cubs and the Pirates back in the day on WGN. Swing and a miss, strike two. Here it is. And at the end of three, it's still nothing between the Yankees and the Brewers. So I'm watching that close, even closer now that we're behind in this game. But it is 2-2 with one out in the top of the 10th, one on, and there's a foul ball again. So they'll do the pitch again. Here we go. 3-1, top 10, Arizona. Here comes Palencia. I'll be doing the Steelers game tomorrow with the 49ers as well, if you're a Steelers fan. And I'll be doing the Seahawks and Rams tomorrow as well. So it'll be a busy couple of days for me here on the Mo Money Sports Network. Here we go. Palencia gets set to deliver. There's strike three. We got the second out. There we go. Let's close out this inning and get some runs in the 10th. I'm doing pretty good though. We're having a good day. It's been a good game. They just had one bad inning. Unfortunately, that bad inning happened to come in the 10th. So we'll see how it plays out. Palencia again set to deliver. There's the pitch. It's outside 1-0. Here we go. Gurriel Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 4 today. The count is 1-0. It's 1-1 as he hit the bottom of the strike zone. 1-1 with two out and a runner on first. Here it is. Here it is. Valencia set to deliver again. He fires over. Oh my God, he threw it into right field. He fired to first and he threw it into right field, and the runner took second base. Oh my goodness. This Cubs bullpen is blowing it today, and it's not fun to watch. Oh man. He not only threw two wild pitches in the inning, but he throws it into right field after trying to connect with the first baseman. Happy joy as Cubs fan. Here we go. The pitch. It's inside. That makes it 2-1. Oh man. This half of the 10th seems like it's taking forever. Maybe that's because Arizona scored twice. And here we go. It's 3-1 as that one's low and inside. Oh my goodness. If you want to see suffer from someone suffer from anxiety from watching sports, subscribe to the channel. It happens a lot here. I'm a Seahawks fan, a Cubs fan, a Lakers fan, an Argonauts fan, and obviously a Cubs fan. So there it is. If you want to watch somebody stress out, subscribe to the channel. Here it is. The 3-1 pitch. Runner on second. Two out. Top of the 10th. And here we go. Strike two. He takes off for third. He's called safe. I don't know if he was, but they called him safe. And I think Rossi's gonna get him to look at this one. I think Rossi thinks he's out on this one. Yeah, there's a challenge. The Cubs have challenged this. As there's the tag. He's out. And we'll go to the bottom of the 10th, I'd imagine, barring some miracle on video replay. showing that he touched the base before he was tagged out. But we're gonna go to the bottom of the 10th. I'm so confident that I'm gonna change the heading now because I think he's out based on that replay. Bottom 10. Cubs need 2 or they lose the game. And the Brewers and Yankees are currently tied at 0. Actually, I stand corrected. The Brewers have just scored, which is more bad news for the Cubs and the Cubby faithful in terms of the division race. Here we go. We are going to the bottom of the 10th at Wrigley, down 2. Here we go. So let's see if the Cubs have a comeback in them. I hope so. As we go to the 10th, bottom of the 10th at Wrigley. Cubs need 2 to tie, 3 to win. This could be a very disappointing day, not because we lost, but how we lost this game. Rossi's got it out there. There's Swald, Paul Swald, 55 innings, 3.27 ERA, and he's going to try to close out the game for the Diamondbacks. Let's see if the Cubs can get a rally going here. As Carroll has moved to right, Thomas is now on left. Those are your changes for the Diamondbacks. Runner on second for the Cubs, as is customary. And let's see what happens. Nico Horner is at the plate. He's 1 for 4 today with a single and a run. He's hitting 280 with 9 homers and 27 RBIs. Boy, it'd be nice for him to get on base right now. Horner to short as he's throwing out. They call him out at first. Heck of an effort by Nico Horner, but he's out at first. Not looking great here for the Cubs with 1 out and a runner on second. But if they can string some hits together, we'll be okay. Nico Horner just called out on a roller to short, and they got the call right. They did. They got the call right. There's a swing and a foul back by Ian Happ, which means the heart of the Cubs order is now coming up to the plate, which helps my faith a little bit. He's 1 for 4 with a single today. And here comes the next pitch, which is outside and high. There we go. We're having a time here. 1-1. Swald versus Hap is your pitcher and batter. Hap slings it to left field, but it's caught by the left fielder on the run. And I believe the runner is going to stay at second base. So there's 2 out with a runner on second. The Cubs are running out of time. They're down to their last out. But if I know one thing about baseball, it ain't over till it's over. But it's looking like it could be over. pretty soon, as that was a nice running catch by the right fielder. Not gonna lie, that was a nice running catch by Gary L. Jr. I've seen him do that in Toronto as well, so I'm not surprised. And that's just the way the ball breaks today. That's outside for ball one, 1-0, 2 out, runner on second. So the tying runner's on third, defensive indifference, I guess. And because the tying run is at the plate in the form of Cody Bellinger, it's 2-0. And here we go, 2-0 to Cody Bellinger with a runner on third, 2 out, down 3-1. And that's a strike. It's 1-1. Well, 2-1 to Bellinger with 2 out in the ninth. Runner on third. Bellinger represents the tying run, but we'll see what happens. And that looks like it's a base hit. So Bellinger gets aboard, brings in an extra run, and it is now 3-2 Arizona in the bottom of the 10th with 2 out and a runner on first. And all you can ask for is a chance, and the winning run will now come to the plate. So here we go. It is now 3-2, and Dansby Swanson is at the plate. He takes that one low, and we'll see how it goes here from this point forward as Dansby Swanson represents the winning run at the plate. If he can knock one out of here, it's 1-1 with 2 out here in the top or bottom of the 10th. Here we go. This is a very, very tense moment for me. It's 1-1. I'm sure you guys will know before I do what happens. But either way, here we go. Here's the pitch. There's the delivery. And it's popped up. And Swanson is. Where is it? They are out. And that will be the final score. Arizona wins it 3-2 and 10. Thank you all for joining me today on the Mo Money Sports Network for the sports fan. And until next time, may your ego come from a place that keeps you humble. I'm Mo Money, Mamba out, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and have a good day.